Movie Fan 356 here, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Begins. Yeah, Batman Begins, We're going to be talking about Batman Begins, the first, I guess the reboot Batman after that awful piece of shit Batman and Robin. They're like, yeah, we can't do any more sequels, we gotta just reboot this whole thing. And they did. So that's one thing I give Batman and Robin, going back to my Batman and Robin rant. As awful as that movie was, we did get one good thing out of it. We got Batman Begins. And Batman Begins, the storyline is basically Batman's origin stories. His Bruce Wayne's parents were killed as a child. He's a billionaire. He was being raised by Alfred, his butler, and he goes. Stuff's happening to Bruce Wayne, and he meets Henry Ducard, who's played by Liam Neeson in the film. And Henry Ducard trains him to fight criminals. He wants justice, and Henry Ducard is going to show him the way as part of the League of Shadows. And yeah, that's basically the plot of the movie. Bruce Wayne goes back to Gotham, becomes Batman. Someone's trying to terrorize Gotham. Yeah, that's the plot. And this movie came out in 2005. Was directed by Christopher Nolan, and it stars Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne Batman, Michael Caine as Alfred, Gary Oldman as Sergeant James Gordon. Yes, he's not commissioner yet. Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox, Katie Holmes, a girl from my hometown who grew up to be a movie star and marry Tom Cruise, so that kind of gives me hope. But anyway, she's playing Rachel Dawes in the film. Let's see. Cillian Murphy is playing Jonathan Crane, a.k.a. the Scarecrow. You get other actors in there like Tom Wilkinson playing Falcone, which is like the mob boss. I mean, you just get a lot of people in this movie. It's an all-star cast. Now, what I think about Batman Begins is I adored this film. I really do. It was one of those movies where I was so excited to go see it. Like, okay, we're going to get a new Batman movie. And going back to my Batman and Robin rant, as awful as that piece of shit was, I don't ever want to think about that movie ever again. But we did get one good thing out of it, and that's Batman Begins. So, that's one good thing we got out of Batman and Robin. But anyway, this is one of the movies where I was so excited to go see it, so I went and seen it. I came out of it, and I'm like, yeah, that was really cool. I liked it. Yeah, I didn't love it the first time I saw it. I liked it. But it's one of those videos where it gets better the more and more you watch it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when I went and seen it again in the theater for the second time, and I came out loving it that time. Home video, as many times as I watched it there on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, whatever you got. Because Batman Begins did come out on VHS. It just gets better and better every single time you watch it. Now, how do I feel about Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne Batman? Well, you heard me mention this in my Tim Burton reviews that I thought Michael Keaton, well, I didn't say he was the best, but I said he was my personal favorite Batman. But Christian Bale, holy shit, this guy knew the character of Batman. Like, despite how we all feel about him, his Batman voice, talking like he has throat cancer, which he doesn't really do all that much in this movie. I mean, he changes his voice, but he doesn't really, where are the other drugs? You know, he doesn't, I mean, when he's yelling, it kind of sounds like that, but, you know how he sounds in The Dark Knight Rises, he doesn't really sound like he has throat cancer too much in this film. It's not really there that much. But despite how we all feel about the voice, I think that he was a terrific Batman. He's my second favorite Batman, but he's so close to Michael Caine, or not Michael Caine, to Michael Keaton, as, you know, my favorite Batman. Now, Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, he is my favorite Bruce Wayne, because this guy, Christian Bale, did a fantastic job, because he's got to play like 3 different roles. He's got to play the real Bruce Wayne, you know, the one who's broken inside, the one that Alfred knows. He's got to play billionaire Bruce Wayne, where he's got to be the playboy and live it up for the public. And he's got to be Batman. And I think Christian Bale just nailed all 3 of those. So to me, he made a great Batman. Michael Caine as Alfred. As much as I love Michael Goff, whatever, in the originals, I like Michael Caine better as Alfred. I really do. But it's not that hard. It's not that far of a stretch in between, because I really do enjoy them both. But Michael Caine, if I had to pick between the two, I'd say he'd be my favorite Alfred. Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox, who works for Applied Sciences at Wayne Enterprises. He's the guy who kind of gives Bruce Wayne all the tech to become Batman. And it's Morgan Freeman. What can I say about him? My name is Morgan Freeman. And yes, Mr. Wayne, it does come in black. My Morgan Freeman impression will get better by the time I get done with these reviews. I don't know. That's not a promise, but we're gonna try. Liam Neeson as Henry Ducard. Now, like I said, these reviews will contain spoilers. These movies have been out for a while, and plus the Dark Knight trilogy is kind of hard to talk about without some spoilers in there. So, Liam Neeson playing Henry Ducard. He supposedly died early on in the film. You find out towards the end he's not dead, and he's actually revealed to be Ra's al Ghul. What I thought about Liam Neeson in this film was, it's fucking Liam Neeson. He kicks ass. But now, you know, Liam Neeson's got this other big icon under his belt of guys that he trained. He trained Darth Vader. Well, he didn't really train him, but he's responsible for Darth Vader being trained. Ugh. And he also trained Batman, so it's Liam Neeson. What better guy to train Batman than Liam Neeson, anyway? Cillian Murphy as Jonathan Crane the Scarecrow. I mean, he's there. He's not Scarecrow too much, which it's okay because I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. But he's not as much as Scarecrow too much. But when he is the Scarecrow, I think it's pretty awesome. Katie Holmes is Rachel Dawes. She's okay. I mean, I could probably be a little bit biased because she is from my hometown, and you know she's in a Batman movie, so that kind of gets me excited. But Katie Holmes and Rachel Dawes, I don't hate her. She's not a damsel in distress. She's a district attorney in this film. She tries to get her job done, and she's not a damsel in distress. Like I said, she wants to help. Gary Oldman as Sergeant James Gordon. Holy shit. This guy is Commissioner Gordon. And that's another thing. In my old reviews, I mentioned how I didn't like the relationship between Batman and Commissioner Gordon in those films. The relationship between Commissioner Gordon, or Sergeant Gordon in this film, and Batman, perfect. This is the relationship that I wanted in the old ones. And, yeah. I mean, I think I pretty much covered all the main core essential cast. I mean, Tom Wilkinson's in there for a bit. He's great. Now, Christopher Nolan, the director of this film, amazing. These are possibly the Batmans that I've been wanting to see on screen my entire life. He grounded Gotham City. He made it realistic. He didn't make it cheesy or silly or, you know, over the top like a cartoon. He didn't, you know, this is very grounded in reality. It's very serious, and it feels like it. I know this is a stretch, but it feels like it could be real. So that's who, and yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. Batman Begins is terrific, and the fight scenes are great. Batman's great as Batman. All the casting is perfection. I don't think while watching these, I don't sit there and go, you know what? I think he would be a better actor for this character than who we ended up getting. No, I don't. And there were some casting choices that I weren't too happy about in the trilogy a little bit later on, but that being all that being said, nobody else could play these roles. Well, not as well. I don't think. So what I think, my grade for Batman Begins, I'm gonna give this movie I'm gonna give this movie a solid A. It's very well done. It's just the first time I saw it, I didn't really like it, but the more and more times I saw it, I love it and love it even more. So it has that effect. There, um, it's so good though. Don't. I'm trying now. At this point, I'm just trying to nitpick. So of what's bad about this movie, because it's not a perfect movie. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, it's so fucking perfect. It's not. It's got some problems, but it's all little nitpicky stuff, really. There's not too many big issues with this film. So guys, like I said, I'm giving Batman Begins a solid A. That's all I can say for today. I'll see you guys in the next video.